Hello and welcome to HD Free to Play. Today we're checking out a game called Onigiri. I don't know if I'm saying that right, it might be Onigiri, I don't know. It's another weird Japanese game. Yeah, there seems to be a lot of these lately, but here we go, let's try this one out. So right now I'm actually controlling the game using my Xbox 360 controller. The controller support is well integrated. Right at the start it goes, do you want to play with controller? You just select yes, and there you go. So we're running around this little Japanesey world here. It's very sort of, really anime inspired and styled. You've got weird-ass creatures like this. Like, seriously, what the fuck is that? But yeah, Japan, great. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to go out and show you the combat. You see all these little arrows around here. This is like the quest system. It tells you easily where to go and get some quests. There's player shops here. Right, let's go out and destroy some monsters. I'll just give you a quick look at the actual character screen. So if we go onto equipment, we can see our character here, the different weapons we're using. Now, you do select a class at the start, and this will give you your base stats, but you can wield up to 4 different weapons, as you can see here. So if I get bored of these little twin swords that I'm using, I could press up and switch to a staff or a wand or a single sword, and you can get hammers, and there's loads of different cool weapons. And the main sort of drops that actually come in the game appear to be unidentified weapons. So you'll go through a dungeon, you'll kill loads of things, get a load of unidentified weapons, and you go back and you'll identify, keep the ones that you want, and just use the ones that you don't want to upgrade your other weapons. The class system, though, does kind of restrict you to just one, so I could use a massive stone hammer if I wanted, but I've put all my points into dex, so basically, unless I'm using my twin swords, these twin blades here, I'm not going to get much use. So let's go and show you the combat. We'll just go and slash this big frog here. I'm sorry if the recording's a bit terrible, I don't know why. The actual the game itself runs really smooth. So we've got our basic right attack here. That's just done with the, obviously if you're using a mouse it'd be the left click, but if not, so you see here we just got a bronze little sword. We'll pick that up. So yeah, right click attacks, very simple. You've got one basic attack and you can just hold it to do more and more damage. And you also have your skill system. If you look down below underneath my health and mana bar, you can see I've got various skills I can choose from. So we're going to use the twin blade slash. And we'll just left click, or I think you'll probably have to use the right mouse button on that one. Ah, and we're dead. This is what happens when you don't pay attention. So we'll just return to the respawn point. Yeah, but really that's pretty much all there is to this game. You know, you've got different dungeons you can run, you can select different difficulty modes, but it's really simplistic. The combat's simplistic, the quests are simplistic. Run here, do that, do this. I don't know, really. The combat system is quite nice. It works quite fluidly. Sometimes you can sort of miss attacks that you reckon would have hit, but overall it seems like a pretty fluid combat system. And yeah, it's like an action combat system, which is actually proper action combat. I mean, sometimes you get like a bit of a mixture where it'll be sort of half tab targeting, half not. This is like a full action combat system, kind of like Phantasy Star Online 2. I'd actually say that this game is pretty much just a toned down version of Phantasy Star Online 2. It looks like Phantasy Star Online 2. The textures are perhaps a little bit worse, but you know what? This is very PSO2 inspired. And as of right now, obviously, for the people who want to play it in English, unless you want to play the Southeast Asia version, which I don't recommend, you can't play Phantasy Star Online 2. There is the Japanese patch system. I mean, I've been playing on the Japanese version and using patches, but I just really can't be arsed with downloading all them language packs anymore. But yeah, basically, it's just a toned-down version of PSO2, guys. There's not that much to do in it, but it's really simple. If you're just looking for a game to pick up and play, this is definitely it. It's a very, very, very good game for just what it is. It just does what it does well. So let's go and kill this guy, slash him up. You know, it's not cut out to be a big what's the word I'm looking for here. It doesn't try to be anything that it's not. It's a little simple MMO. Run round, combat system. You got 3 skills. You can level your skills up. Each weapon has different skills. It's basic. It's simple. Let's go through the menu system. So my character, we've got little status effects here, so we can see what our elements are. You get status points when you status points. Yeah, I was about to say stat points then, but no, they are actually called status points here. So we've got 9 status points, and we can use them however we want. So this is another thing that you don't seem to get really in MMOs nowadays. They like to, put you through this one leveling path, and that's how your character is going to advance. But really, if you wanted to, you know, you can use your points how you want. So I've got 9 points. If I want to, I can just put more into dex. I've got 1 point left. I'll just not bother with that. So right now, I'm just full on all about attack. I can take maybe 1 or 2 hits off a boss monster and I'll be dead. But I can slash through them really quick. So, you know, you can build your character how you want. That's nice of them to do. We've got various things like clothing. You get a nice little layout at the start where you can do your clothing options, and there is quite a few, and the stylization of the items is actually quite nice. And also, if you're one of the people that like, I think it's called Mungo Dance or something, it's like this anime dance thing. It's basically a model exporter, but you can export your character models to use them in this little dance software or whatever. That's just an extra thing that's there. What else we got? Inventory, obviously, we can look through all our things. Oh, the friendship stuff, that's one of the other interesting systems here. Much like PSO2 again, you can actually get partners. So if you don't want to play online with other people going through dungeons, you can play with the NPCs, and as you play with them and as you give them these friendship items, they'll level up and gain new skills and features, things like that. So it's a very you know, it's a very Japanesey inspired thing with the partner system. But you know, the dialogue when you actually go and talk to NPCs, it's fully voiced. You know, it's all there. So it's all right. We've got story things here. As I said, you can see your partners. So we got Yoshi-sun, Lady Shizuka, and Midoroko, and you see their leveling path there and what you can do. So also by fighting and playing with these partners, you'll also increase their shopping system, so you'll get more stuff to buy from them and all different stuff like that. So pretty cool. The guest system, I'm not sure how that actually works. I suppose that's just like the partner system as well, but not as in-depth. Community, you got all your general options: phone party, leave party, edit party, chat groups. I don't know if there's a clan system in this game yet, and there's also no PvP that I'm aware of. But, you know, as I said, it's just trying to be a basic little game, and it's fun. I mean, there's not that many games where you can just go in and straight away just pick up and play it. It's very simplistic, very easy. And yeah, I mean, I'd imagine that the person that would like to play this kind of game is someone that doesn't want to really have to go into massive MMO systems. I mean, the sort of weapon enhancement in this game as well, enhancement is really basic. All you do is, there's no like crafting stones or anything like that. You can get these really complex crafting systems in some games where they need different components and item types. This, it's really simple. You put in the item you want to upgrade, and you put in loads of stuff you don't want anymore, and that upgrades your item. It's simple as that, guys. But yeah, there we go. I've not really shown you much combat, so let's jump into a dungeon and I'll show you some combat. Now, just as a little tip here, if you are playing this game and you want to level fast, the best way to do it is to take so no, not not this one. Yeah, the best way to do it is actually to choose stuff that is level appropriate. I mean, that may make sense, but obviously in some games everyone knows if you can fight the higher monsters, sometimes it's better. This, you just want to get through it as fast as possible. That's a village. Let's try and find a dungeon for us then. This looks promising. One of the things that I don't like about the game is the weapon degradation. I mean, if you look down here, you can see that my weapon's pretty much almost broke. And as I say, I am just using these twin swords at the moment because they're, well, the most powerful. See if we can get to here. Hoderi Shrine. Oh, this is the shrine dedicated to the area's land gods. It would be rude to barge in without reason. Great. Oh, well, I am planning on showing you guys a dungeon. Screw it, we'll just kill this guy. I mean, look, the monsters and the designs are all mental. I love it. But yeah, really simple, really easy to play. Just you know, one of them games. I mean, the actual registration on this, I first looked at the site and thought this has got to be some kind of scam, because the site is just so basic. It's like, come here, play this game. You don't even need to register on the site. You actually register in the game. But I think all Cyberstep games are like that. They're just like, come on, get in, play. I'm going to leave the video there, guys. Basically, Onigiri, it's alright. It's, you know, decent game. Pretty small download, really easy registration, and yeah, just give it a go. I mean, you know, if you like your anime games and you like your free combat games, free combat, action combat, you know, this is definitely worth a shot. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say about it, really. I'm just going to spend some more time killing these little fuckers. Yeah, get dead. Pick up all their shit. Loads of item drops, loads of XP. Soup. Whoa. Yeah, the graphics aren't too great. You know, for shadows you just get like squares. The shadow system isn't fully developed yet, but yeah, It's an alright game, guys. There you go. If you've got any questions or comments, post them down below. I'll do my best to answer you. And subscribe for more. I'm going to be doing more videos soon. Don't know what on. I've started playing Firefall again. That's pretty damn good. But yeah, I'll get back to you. Alright, cheers guys. Bye.